Oh, Father, tell me, do we get what we deserve? Oh, we get...
Hey guys, good morning. This is Sean. We're down at the Crazy Sister Marina in Murrells Inlet. Today we've got not one, but two Gulfstream fishing boats heading offshore. We kind of wanted to walk you through what your experience would be if it's your first time, never been with us before, looking to go offshore, or if you're super experienced, we're going to walk through what happens once you guys arrive all the way through your experience. We've got two big boats going offshore today for an 11 and a 12 hour. The most important thing to understand is whether you've been here and you've done it a bunch of times, you know what you're bringing, or it's your first time and you don't know what to bring, we have got you covered. We've got it here at the store, we've got it on the boat, so click a ticket, come on down and see us. Let's get this thing going. So RJ's cutting squid. We have flats of squid that when you buy a ticket on board, everything you need is provided. So you can pretty much just show up the morning of and we've got you covered. If you look here on the rail, Alex has already got rods laid all the way down the side of the boat. This squid right here, this is 100, 200 milligram squid that we get. It's Elex squid. We get them in big flats. You can see RJ's just slicing through there. And everybody's gonna get a bucket, an oyster bucket we call them, that is got all the squid you need for the day. You keep it at your foot and you can bait your hooks. Come on in the ice house, guys. So you can see we have no shortage of ice. Alex is scooping up the buggy. We'll load down the boat with all the ice to keep all that fish you're catching nice and cold. So you're gonna see an army of the crew on both boats this morning getting everything ready. These guys are icing the boat down. They're cutting bait, which is squid, getting all the rods and reels out. These guys are getting the snack bars freshened up. I'm sure Brad will have hot dogs and rolling on. So these guys are cutting up bait for you guys. This is squid. We have frozen squid that they're gonna cut, wash, and have it ready for you while you're on the boat. It's one of the many options that you have while you're fishing with us. So we can step into the bait store and I'll show you a little more of what we got.
Yeah, go upstairs, get your tickets up there. Yeah.
So we're in the bait shop. You can see a lot of these guys. The popular one that we sell is frozen cigar minnows. What that does is it gives the fish an option. Grouper, snapper, amberjacks, triggerfish. They're all going to eat that squid that those guys were cutting up. And remember, you've got an unlimited amount of squid, but it doesn't mean that's the only option you want to have. We got a case that we keep full of these cigar minnows, northern mackerel, Boston mackerel. We have a really good number of options for you guys. And the last thing that's also important to think about is live baiting. A lot of guys will do pinfish. So I'll show you here in just a couple minutes, those guys are gonna load up some folks with pinfish. We do it in a 5-gallon bucket with double bubblers. These pinfish are fairly picky about the air. So we have some of these kits that are set up.
Cool. All right, buddy. Good seeing you, Mason.
This right here is what we recommend. You can see how many they've got put together already because we sell quite a bit of them. 5-gallon bucket. Those guys will put seawater in it. It's got a nice wide mouth open lid. This will house 18 pinfish. That right there is your ticket to getting that big grouper and getting on that leaderboard. So guys, it's just past 6 o'clock. Parking lot's starting to fill up. You can see the seawall here. Got 2 lines. Everybody's getting ready to go. It's not often that we have both head boats going out on a Gulfstream. This is super cool for us. There's a lot of energy populating right now. It's gonna be a good day. Tell you what, I see Captain Robert, see a couple other things going on. Why don't we jump down to the Princess and see what's going on board?
Good morning. Good morning. What's going on?
Morning, Captain Robert.
Morning, how y'all doing?
Good, man. A lot of good stuff going on today.
Oh yeah, busy day.
So Brad's coming on. Looks like he's got some boxes of stringers. So a lot of people wonder all the time. They'll call, they wonder, hey man, what do I need? What don't I need? On the boat, we have fish towels, we have stringers. Again, we have the cash canteen in there. So once you load up, once we leave here, everything is cash sales on the boat. So you definitely want to make sure anything you need to get ahead of time. You know, if you need to pick up an extra sweatshirt or something because it's a little bit cooler in the morning, that's upstairs. Use your credit card, no big deal. Buying frozen bait upstairs, no big deal. Credit card. Put some cash in your pocket. We got an ATM on site if you need it. Once you leave, it's all cash. New this year, we got some new ice boxes on the boat. These things are awesome. They hold ice very well, keeping your fish cold all the way till you guys get back. Snack bars inside, like I mentioned. Air-conditioned cabin. Tell you what though, Captain Robert's up here. Why don't we take a sneak peek into the engine room? Come on down to the engine room, guys. 2,100 horsepower. Boom! This is the engine room of the New Inlet Princess. These are Cummins KTA 19s. That means they're 19 liters. That's big. 700 horsepower each. 7, 14, 2,100 horsepower. Pushing this big girl out to the ocean to get some fish in the box for you guys. So, you might not have thought about it, but I'm just going to go ahead and let you know, both boats do have, and this is important guys, don't laugh, 2 full-size bathrooms, okay? Most boats just have a regular bathroom. You're thinking boat bathroom kind of small. Oh, sorry dude. No, I'm just kidding. Full-size bathroom, just so you guys know. So you can see on the way up guys, they got the rails full of our rod and reels. Most of our setups are brand new jigging sticks. These are Tiger sticks. They're 5 foot 8 inches. And we put a Senator 4/0 112 reel on here. 80 pound mono, and we're using 12 ounce bank sinkers with 4/0 hooks. We call this a chicken rig. The crew of course hand ties everything. They keep these things serviced, ready to go. Pretty simple action. You're gonna keep your thumb on the reel, drop the lever, take it to the house. Once you feel it down on the bottom, re-engage your lever, get it right off the bottom, and there you go. Ready to start fishing. Yeah. So one of the important questions we get all the time is, where am I sitting? Where do I go? What do I need to do? Well, the boat is first come, first served. This is a line that's been populating all morning. Everybody's been getting here, putting their stuff in line. It is first come, first served, or general admission, if you will. But in addition to the general admission, first come, first served, we sell premium seats. Those are all across the back of the boat. I'll show you the colors that we have. Makes a little bit of sense. Red light, port side, port corner, green light, green side. So if you're wondering if you saw online that the premium tickets, that's what those are. There's a fishing advantage to those. You say, what kind of advantage is there? Well, the reason those premiums are so popular is that there's only 2 corners on the back of the boat, and you can actually fish an additional drift line. So while everybody on board is bottom fishing, grouper, snapper, triggerfish, you also have a second rod reel with a drift line out. That current takes it out because there's no lead on it, and you're hoping to get a pelagic, dolphin, tuna, a kingfish, maybe even a cobia swimming through. So you've got 2 opportunities when you fish the corner. What we do is we put a color chart on the tickets and on the boat itself, so you know exactly where you're supposed to be if you did in fact buy one of those upgraded tickets. Let me show you. So we talked a lot about the bait and the squid. David's got the red corner all matched up, but you can see the blue, white in the center, yellow, black, and green. So it's completely color coordinated. So if you're online buying a ticket, or if you've been with us before and you know a color that you want, when you're on the phone with the reservation staff, just let them know, hey, I love the center stern. It was the white back, or the red corner, whatever it is. Just let them know. Again, if you're not familiar, you can jump on our webpage. You can look at the color chart, pick your own ticket out. It's pretty cool. You can spend a little extra money, have a different experience. You can spend the same amount of money and have an awesome experience no matter how you cut it. So the fuel dock's busy, the boat's busy, crews everywhere getting things ready. I see ice getting dumped in the freezers. I see bait getting caught, bait getting sold, guys lining up. Live bait's the other thing that we were talking about earlier when we were in the bait shop. I know we spoke to you about all the squid. You have that unlimited amount of squid, frozen cigar minnows. Live bait's about the last piece of the puzzle if you're really wanting to have the master experience. Let me show you what's going on with that. Remember, ladies first. Come on. Come on.
We go one at a time this way.
All right, guys, so it's half past. Everybody's gonna start getting anxious. They're getting lined up. What's really important that the reservation staff's done to make your experience easier is they've color coordinated the tickets. So blue ticket for the blue boat, red ticket for the Crazy Sister. Put a little bingo stamp on there. These lines, although they look unorganized, everybody's actually in line for ramp number 1, the blue boat, the New England Princess, ramp number 2, the red boat, the Crazy Sister. Now that that sun's heating up the sky, it's important to get my shades on. So I see Roger down there. He's getting some pinfish ready. It's kind of the last piece of what we were talking about with all the bait opportunities. Got the frozen squid that they've cut, thawed out. We showed you that this morning. The bait store had all the cigar minnows, the other frozen options. Now we're talking about live pinfish. That is the grouper getter. So those buckets we talked about, Roger's already walked the line. He's got some cash sales from a couple of these guys. He's down there right now scooping those things up. Let's take a look at what that is. That is live pinfish right there. Got them in a 5-gallon bucket with seawater in them. The right setup has 2 bubblers. Those things are very particular on the air. So when you buy the pinfish from the crew, they'll change the water for you guys once you get out there. They'll help you every step of the way. Remember, that's the most important thing. Everything we've set up, from color coating lines, color coding seats on the boat, bait, everything we do, we're trying to make sure you've got it. It's easy and it's available, ready for you. I see Captain Robert, Captain Randall. They're walking the line. They're handing out our flyers. Those are the regulation flyers, federal, state regulations on the fish that we anticipate you catching. We're trying to help you guys catch. Size limits, regulations for length, fork length, total length, and the number that you can keep. It is your responsibility to make sure you have the right number of fish, the right size of fish, but our crew is going to help you out with that. So that's what's going on behind us. We're just a couple minutes away from boarding. There's Captain Robert right there. He's talking to everybody in line. Let's come around the corner. We can get a good shot of him. So we just wrapped up his pre-boarding speech. Again, he's kind of giving everybody a little heads up about what's going on, talking about the regulations. That's from the top down, guys. That's the captain. He wants to make sure that you're comfortable. He knows what you're supposed to do. You know what you're supposed to do. Don't be afraid to ask a question. Everybody around here, both boats, top to bottom, everybody's pretty well experienced. And if we don't know, we ask our own teammates, hey man, what's going on with this? I'm not sure. So don't be afraid to just raise a question.
Oh, 'cause say we run you down to your car, oh way down we go.
Boats are loaded, guys. Everybody's excited. About 5 minutes to go, so everybody's getting settled in. What the crew, what Brad, what Parker, what those guys are telling you, when you get on the boat, you've got that paper ticket that we give you. Best thing to do is make a lap around the boat. If you got an idea when you're standing in line, staring at the boats for a while, go to that spot, take your ticket, hook it onto the hooks of the rod that you want. Another good idea is if you got a little hand towel, you can wrap it around the rail. That kind of sets your position, that sets your spot. Everybody kind of has a general respect, like, hey man, that seat's taken, so to speak. Once you put your ticket or your towel on the rail, then you can just hang out in the cabin, grab a seat upstairs on the observation deck. Got a 3-hour ride, so get comfortable once you get settled. The show never stops around here. Things are gonna go on all day. See ice moving, fuel dock will be busy. Today's focus was really about you and your experience on the headboat. We're gonna make sure you guys have an understanding. You can hear in the background, Brad's starting to talk to everybody. Hey guys, get your hands off the rail. We're ready to get going. Let's listen to the raw power of 2,100 horsepower. That's how it goes there, guys. Sun's up. Those guys are heading offshore. Come on down, get your tickets. Let's get you out on the water at the Crazy Sister Marina.